Hello and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm Carter.
And I'm Jacob.
And today's comment of the week comes from Marianne Kortoff, who says, "The house could be falling down, and Carter and Jacob would just keep on recording."
True.
That is one of the truest comments I've ever read.
Yes.
And yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, that is a thing. Well, that's a new thing we're doing. We're going to be doing a comment of the week every episode.
Yep.
So if you want to be featured-ish on Squabble, if you have your voice can be heard. So
Yes.
leave.
If you have something funny to say,
Yeah.
or interesting,
Yeah.
or
Mind-blowing.
sad, any category really,
Just anything. If
Comment.
you have something that you think we would want everyone to hear,
Yeah.
then put it. So just start commenting on Instagram or on YouTube.
Yeah,
Either
we're
way.
going to pull these comments from everywhere. So
All
you want to
corners
comment on
of
an
the earth.
Instagram post, a Facebook post, YouTube, a review on iTunes.
Yeah, anything.
If you want to privately send us a message, that works too.
Yeah.
Anything. And if it's funny, if we like it, we're going to feature it here.
Yeah.
On Squabble, on comment of the week. New thing we're doing. We thought it'd be fun.
Keep them coming.
Yeah. So now on with the episode.
Yes.
Which, if you didn't know, it's December.
Yep. It's Christmas time in the city.
Yeah.
That's also a song.
That was good.
Yeah.
And today's episode is about the best Christmas songs.
Yes, because there are many, arguably too many, and we got to see which ones are our favorites. So we're doing our top 5 of each of us.
Top 5 Christmas songs that we think that you need to listen, because this is like the time. It's right after Thanksgiving, first day of December.
Everyone's extremely hyped for Christmas.
Yes.
It's only going to go down until about the week before Christmas. Then it pops back up again.
Yeah, like everybody's playing Christmas music right now, and so we're helping you decide what
Which ones
Christmas
you should be
music
listening
you
to.
should be playing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Who do you want to go first?
I can go first.
Okay. You go
Sorry, we had a
first.
minor interruption. Which
is a
the
good
big
name
band
for a
name,
band.
which we've already just declared. My number 5 is "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by Mariah Carey.
Classic.
It's iconic. We can play it now.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a clip.
Yeah, you can't get enough of that. As we know, that is probably a very memey Christmas song, and also just iconic. That's one of the Christmas songs you hear everywhere you go.
I want to say that the music video on YouTube for that
is just as
Santa
good.
Claus, I think, kidnapping Mariah Carey.
I don't think so. I think that's just a bad time you paused.
But yeah, I will agree with you that should be your number 5.
Yeah, but not your number
That
5.
should be everyone's number 5,
Okay.
except for mine, because I have a better one. For mine.
No, I think mine is really good. I think I've got a strong argument. You want to go ahead and play yours before I argue against yours, or should I give my
Sure,
arguments
I will
now?
argue.
This one's basically it's a bop. It's something that isn't overly Christmas. It's not like Christmas is just being shoved in your face, right?
Yeah.
Like it's got like still kind of a
classic
pop beat.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, it's like got a pop beat, but it's got like Christmas tingled throughout it. That's not good. Sprinkled throughout
That's
it.
what you're
better.
looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine.
And you can't go against Mariah Carey. Unless you saw her
can.
terrible performance on the New Year's.
That's what I was actually going to say. You can if she sings without auto-tune in a track.
True. What's yours?
Okay, mine is a little I wouldn't say unusual, but unconventional. Mm-hmm. This is not this is one that you wouldn't jump to if someone said, "What's your favorite Christmas song?"
Okay.
But this is one that you can agree to, I think.
Okay.
It is The Very First Christmas from SpongeBob. Or My Very First Christmas. Oh no, it is The Very First Christmas.
So it's titled The Very First Christmas.
It's titled The Very First Christmas
from
by
SpongeBob. I do remember the SpongeBob episode that this is from, and it is a good song.
This is a great
You can go ahead and play it.
I remember listening to this as a child.
I might need my memory jogged.
Yeah, here's a clip.
Okay.
The world feels like it's in love early.
Go away before I harm you bodily.
This Christmas feels like the very first Christmas to me. There'll There'll be shopping, decorating, and plenty of snow. Hey, Patrick.
That's it.
Okay.
That's not the whole song, but isn't that such a great song?
The only thing I have against this song is I think it's a great song. It's got the ingredients to be a total bop.
Yes.
But the one thing is I would never listen to it because of the voices of the characters.
What?
I could not listen to them sing for more than that amount of time.
Okay, I agree with
especially without seeing it, because like, okay, you hear the annoying voices, but it makes up for it when you're like watching them do stuff.
Right.
But when you're just like, can you imagine just listening to that SpongeBob voice singing, or Patrick too?
You're right, but let me give you some positives about this. Okay, this is a song for Christmas lovers and the Grinches combined. Okay?
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people out there who just dread this time of year when it's all Christmas songs all the time. And I understand that.
I don't.
Sometimes
I love it.
there's not a lot of good ones, and they get you hear them every single year. You've heard them before. You don't want to listen to them anymore. I understand that. But for this song, first of all, how many people you're going to hear play this song? Okay, not very many. So it's a good song that you're going to like. Okay, also, Squidward sings in the song and presents a different point of view to Christmas.
That also brings my point exactly.
Yeah.
That was the worst voice I think I've ever heard.
Squidward's?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he brings that different perspective, There's like...
I think you're looking way too far into this Christmas song from a SpongeBob
What did he say? He said he was going
to cause you bodily harm.
Yeah. You keep singing. That's great.
That resonates with a lot of people.
It does.
I will say I'm a big fan of SpongeBob. I'm a big fan of Christmas. I'm a big fan of Christmas songs. I'm a big fan of that episode specifically. But I gotta say, that song as a pure essence, like not with the entirety of the episode, not my favorite thing, I gotta say.
I can't. That's reasonable. That makes sense to me.
I think
mine.
I think mine wins a number 5 spot. Deserves it better.
Okay, I don't know about that.
The only reason mine didn't go higher is because, like I said, it as a positive, that Christmas isn't like being shoved down your throat. A lot of people want something a little more. Christmas. Well, they like it to be like a more classic, right? That's like
okay.
I mean, it's not new. It's still pretty old, but like it's not one of those ones that's like been around since
I agree. Not a classic.
Yeah, it's not super old. I'd still say it's a classic though.
But can I jump to my number 4?
Sure, you can jump to it.
I know that it should be your turn, but
okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
You can do it. You're ambitious.
Since you didn't like my first one, I will give you my
mean
number
your fifth
4.
one?
Yes, my first on the list, which is my number 5.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Well, here's my number 4. Okay, it's "Who Spiked the Eggnog" by Straight No Chaser.
Okay.
And if you have not heard of Straight No Chaser, then you're missing out.
They really only have a whole lot of Christmas albums. They do normal songs.
They do normal songs,
but not as much. Like almost every album they have on Spotify is like a Christmas album.
Yeah, and Straight No Chaser is so good.
Yeah, they're an acapella
so
group.
funny. They're an acapella group of I think it varies in size, but I think it's like 10 of them.
Okay.
They're like a solid group. And 10 guys singing acapella. It's crazy. And like it's crazy. Just listen to this. This is their "Who Spiked the Eggnog."
Yeah, they're borderline comedy, I would say. Most of their songs are funny.
Yes. Yeah. And here's a clip.
Tell me who spiked the eggnog? It smells like rum in here. Who snuck it in? We're gonna feel it tomorrow, I fear. The first round went down easy, the second one nice and smooth. By the third, my head was spinning around, and that's when I got the clue. So tell me who.
Yeah,
Wasn't that so good?
That one is very good. It's very.
They are such great singers.
Yeah,
all of them.
It's very jazzy and it's very it's very mysterious, right? It's kind of a funny thing, especially if you watch the music video. It's funny too. Yeah, they're trying to figure out.
Thanks for helping me with my point.
Oh, well, just wait till you get to mine.
You're helping me.
I know I'm a big fan of Straight No Chaser. I'm sorry.
Yes, they're really good.
It's hard to argue with. I do have an argument against it. While it is a great song.
Well, hold on. Let me give you my voice. You could just talk the whole episode, I guess, if you want. No, okay. So this is one of the reasons why.
Hey, but you want to hear my argument against it?
No, I don't.
I could just keep interrupting you if you want.
I could punch you if you want. They have their songs are really great, and it adds that like comedy because almost all Christmas songs are like, I don't know, classic.
They almost get boring sometimes.
They almost get boring. It's like Jingle Bells, whatever. But their songs are a little more. They're not as restricted to those main Christmas themes, of Jingle Bells and snow.
Yeah.
I mean, they're singing about someone who spiked the eggnog. That's funny. And along with their vocals, like the visuals with it, it's hilarious. They're not only like great singers, but if you watch their music videos or just them performing on stage, they have a great stage presence. They interact with each other, and it's really funny, especially when they're singing. They like are in character in their song, and you can see that in their faces and in their actual voices when you listen to them, and it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was saying, my point against it, is it's not a big Christmas song, right? It's not a big it's not a big as in it's not very popular. It's not really. I would definitely not consider it a classic. I would for me because I listen to it every year. But they're a small group. Not a lot of people know about them.
I would say it's not a classic, but I would say that they are well known. They are not unpopular.
I wouldn't say they're not popular. It's just like everyone in the world knows, Let It Snow, right?
Okay, I guess. But
how many people have seen it? 1 million people know this song.
Yeah, okay.
So that's just my point. It's not a super big Christmas song. I would venture to say everyone that watched our videos has not heard the song. But, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I would just say that's why I don't think the song's quality makes up for its not popularity to make it on the list.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. Agree, disagree. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is, let's see here. Oh, yeah. My number 4 is Frosty the Snowman because it's a classic.
Okay.
That's it. That you were going to play it? Everyone knows this, but you can play it.
Okay.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman made the children.
Yeah, that is a classic.
I just dabbed during Frosty the Snowman. I don't know if you saw
I didn't even see that. I was watching this very, very fun music video.
Yeah, it's just Frosty the Snowman.
Okay.
You can't go wrong with that.
This is a child song.
That's my plus for it.
I know you might be thinking, you picked SpongeBob as your number 5. Well, it was my number 5. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. This is just my number 4.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, that's 1 up from 5.
You're picking Frosty the Snowman over Mariah Carey.
Can you argue with that man's incredibly soothing voice?
That is true. He's
got an amazing voice.
Very smooth voice.
I love the movie Frosty the Snowman. Well, that doesn't help.
I was trying to sound like him.
But it's a classic story. Everyone loves it. Everyone knows it. You can sing along.
That's true. Everybody knows it. You don't even know the song, but you know who Frosty the Snowman is.
That's the kind of song that you think of when you think of a Christmas movie, or you're walking through the mall on Christmas week, and you're like, that's the song they're playing.
Yeah.
It's just so Christmassy. You can't go wrong.
And another good thing about this is it also is a learning experience for those who don't know how to make a snowman.
Well, I don't think it says how to, but it's magical because he comes to life, and you can't go wrong with magic.
Well, in the movie, I guess in the song,
he comes to life. The song,
yeah, you're right.
He makes the children laugh.
It's been a while since I listened to that song.
You should listen to it more because it's my number 4. I'll be listening to it. They played this one on the radio. I heard it on the radio the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big step for Frosty.
Yeah, for Frosty, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you have anything against this? I think mine wins. Yours still on this one.
This one does not beat Straight No Chaser.
That is a really good song, but I think when it comes to just Christmassy songs, I think mine is a better Christmas song. But
I'll agree that yours is more Christmassy.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I disagree actually because mine's about eggnog and yours is about snowman. But eggnog and snowman
both of ours tell a story.
Yeah, that's true, but they're not tied to Christmas necessarily, as they are tied to winter and the season.
Well, yours is all about they're at a Christmas party, so I mean.
That's true. So maybe mine wins.
I don't know. We can move on though if you want.
Okay. What is your? I guess I'll go now.
Okay.
And my number 12.
You've gotten.
Wait, no, my number 12.
My number 12.
My number 12.
Wow. Okay. The list has got a lot longer.
My number 3 is the 12 Days of Christmas, but not your usual 12 Days of Christmas. This is the 12 Days of Christmas, also by Straight No Chaser.
Wow, you've got a lot. You're really pushing them.
Okay, you put 2 songs on your list, and suddenly you're pushing them.
Well, 2 in a list of 5 is almost half.
I guess that is true, but Straight No Chaser is really good. You can't deny it.
I can't deny it. It's
very
good. All right, do you have a clip of this one? Because I'm sure no one's heard this one.
Yeah, this one's hilarious.
Also funny.
So here's a clip.
On the 4th day of Christmas, on the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. 4 4 calling 3 French hens, turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love day of Christmas, my true love ladies dancing 8, ladies dancing 7, ladies dancing 6, ladies dancing 5. You better not shout, you better not cry, you better not in a pear tree on the 9th, on the 8th.
Sorry, that was a long clip. I kind of got distracted.
It is really good. I could have listened to the whole thing right then.
Yeah, it's such a good song.
I will admit that it's a great song. We're getting another interruption.
Yeah. So that's a good song. That's where this.
I think the amount of interruptions we're getting. You were about to say the same thing. It's ironic that the day we picked the comment about still filming through everything, we've had 2 people just open the door to our studio room and just stick their heads in and try to ask us a question. Yeah. I don't know if they're stupid or what. they know we're not going to answer their question.
But let's get back to this song.
Okay,
because I don't want to forget that I just listened to it. Okay, like you said, man, I could just listen to this song. I played the clip, and I meant to play like a couple seconds, and I ended up playing more seconds than I wanted to. But I was like, so immediately I was into the song. And it's because it's such a good song.
And there's so many bits in it. And by bits, I mean like comedy pieces.
Yes.
Like it just, every time I was looking forward to the next one, like you didn't really get a taste of it. You're like, that wasn't that funny. Well, especially if you see the video and if you listen to the rest of the song, they're all interrupting each other. And at one point they like all start singing different Christmas songs. And like it's really like a Christmas medley. It's really funny. Yep. And then at the end, they start singing the 12 Days of Christmas to the tune of Africa by Toto. So if you like memes, you'll like it.
It's really funny. And it's unbelievably impressive.
Yeah, that one is really impressive.
There's 10 vocalists, and they are all singing. Almost all of them are singing a completely different part.
Yeah.
If not, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's no pentatonics. I have a thing against. I hate pentatonics. He does too. I actually really hate all acapella in general.
You said it's no pentatonics, as if pentatonics was better than.
No, it's no pentatonics, as in it's not. It doesn't suck.
Pentatonics are no straight, no chaser.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because pentatonics, that's impressive. They use tracks for other songs. First of all, they do editing. It's not just them.
And there's like 4 of them.
Not to mention
to straight, no chaser.
Exactly.
10 of them.
Not to mention they're really not. The people are gonna get mad at me. They're not that impressive for an acapella group. Like I'm not saying I could do it. But when you compare them to like other acapella groups, not that I know very many. Like I really hate acapella in general. I don't know if I've said this, but I make an exception for Straight No Chaser because they mainly do Christmas songs, and so like it's a specific.
You don't have to hear them all the time.
Yeah, right. It's not like I'm just going to turn on the radio and listen to just dudes singing. No, that's stupid. But like if it's a Christmas song and they're funny, so it's like it's like a show, right? It's not just like a song, but yeah, but really acapella in general I hate. But yeah, they're the exception.
Okay, I don't want to go as far as to say I hate acapella. I do. I like acapella if it's good, because there's bad acapella, like what we were talking pentatonics. I'm sorry, I hate it. They're like the great value.
Yeah.
Of acapella groups.
It's like, hey, you listen to acapella? Yeah, I listen to pentatonics. Like, oh, okay.
Do you really?
Yeah.
And they're really not that good.
They're not. I mean, they're
comparatively.
They're good. They're just not
like
as
they're better
good.
than me. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But they compared to all acapella groups, they are not exceptional.
No, they're not.
So anyway, before we get shot in the head, let's continue.
You want to hear my number 3? We didn't do that.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you have you didn't make any specific point.
Yeah, I kind of made the same points as I did the last song from Straight No Chaser. They're so funny, audibly and visually. Their 10 group acapella is just insane, and it's so impressive. And the songs are fun to listen to, and they tell a story and they take you in. It's good. Anyway.
You want to hear my number 3?
Yeah, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is a very fun one. I know my first 2, you could argue, oh, well, I guess not. All I Want for Christmas Is You is kind of fun and upbeat. But, Frosty the Snowman is kind of slow, and, you could fall asleep to that, you could argue. But this one is this is rock, Christmas rock. It's Jingle Bell Rock. You can play it.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing.
Now, I know I built it up like it was going to be some crazy metal song. I just meant there's an electric guitar and there's a little guitar solo and stuff.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say before you said anything good about it is say that this is the trademark song for any Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. I love this song. I could not listen to this song.
Every time I hear this, I think of every Hallmark Christmas movie I've ever seen pops into my head.
Like The Christmas Princess. And there's 70 versions of the same thing.
Yeah, this plays in every single one.
Yeah.
I think.
Probably.
Yeah,
but
it's crazy.
is that a demerit? I think that's good. It's iconic. It's great. It's like a nice balance between, like I built it up like, I don't know, I might have built it up too much. It's going to be some heavy metal song. But, you know, it's like a nice balance really between being like fun and being like, you know, some boring Christmas song. Yeah, it's, you know, it's got like a drum beat, a nice beat, and it's got an electric guitar. So, you know, I think it's got a little bit of everything for everybody, you know. I just love it. That's really it. This one's so like iconic and classic. It's hard to argue against it. You know?
I agree. It's hard to argue against it. It's just Jingle Bell Rock, you know.
No,
that's what I think.
Jingle Bell Rock,
and that's why it's hard to argue about it. It's like, is it good?
Yes.
Is it
it's
bad?
Amazing. Hey, everyone out there loves
Rock.
it. It's exactly.
But I don't want to run out of time because we gotta keep going. So you want to move on? You have anything else to say?
No, I love it. They all do too.
My number 2, also Jingle Bells, but no ordinary jingle bells. No This is Jingle Bells and a '57 Chevrolet by Calvin Ray.
This one is really good too.
This one is good. Let's listen.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a '57 Chevrolet. Jingle bells.
Yep, that's the song.
It's just Jingle Bells, but like with basically it's my version of Jingle Bell Rock.
50s Jingle Bells.
Mine's so much better.
No,
that's like the worst version of mine.
That is not. This is a way better version of yours.
No,
it's a
you also
twist.
picked probably like the worst version of that song. Is there not a different version?
You know, whatever. This one's good. It's like a hip version. That's what I put. Yeah. It's not in a sleigh, okay? It's in a 57 Chevrolet.
Yeah, I got that part.
Yeah. It's good. And it's like it's 50s. And how can you complain about it?
Mine was 50s too.
Not as 50s as mine. You know, you hear a song, you're like, oh, that was made in the 50s.
Yeah, that's
but
what
then
mine
you hear
was.
a song, you're like, no, that was made in the 50s.
No, I think mine was. Anyways,
mine's way more 50s. That's what I'm trying to say.
You want to hear my number 2? Sure. Now I have to do a little pre thing here.
I
know I talked down Straight No Chaser quite a bit. I know we've already mentioned them twice. But my number 2 is a Straight No Chaser song.
But you were complaining that I put it twice.
Mine is the best one. Okay, you can go ahead and play it first.
Okay.
It's time to do the Christmas cake, and if you can't dance, well, that's okay.
Not going to do the kick line.
All you need is a tree, some lights, about 1,000 presents, wrap them up and pray for snow. Run to your closet, find your Christmas sweater, screaming carols all the way.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's the Can, but Christmas edition. And I know you might think, oh, that's like a ripoff of, you know, but no. There's another part of the song. That's just the funnest part. That's right where it picks up. But the whole song is really good, and it's very Christmassy. It's I don't know. It's also the acapella thing. Like I said, I hate acapella, but this is an exception because it's Christmas. You can listen to acapella for a specific reason. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But you know, this is the one thing that makes acapella good.
Yes. We've said we hate and love acapella in the same.
Well, let me say, I like acapella. I think it would be great to be like in an acapella group. I just hate why people just listen to it like when there's better versions of songs.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Lily, our little sister Lily, she was listening to Bohemian Rhapsody by Pentatonics earlier. I was like, are you kidding me? Not only is it a cover, which makes it suck,
that's offensive
but it's
to Queen.
Yeah, it's an acapella cover of like an epic like rock.
Yeah, anybody who prefers to listen to Pentatonics version of Bohemian Rhapsody
is a bad person.
Is not only an enemy of Queen, but an enemy of music in general.
Yes, there's no way. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay to listen to it once, and you're like, oh, that's kind of neat. They did it. You know, he did some beatboxing in Bohemian Rhapsody. Cool. But if you prefer to listen to that,
yeah, if that's like on your like favorite songs playlist, I'm sorry, that's stupid. Anyways, back to our actual episode.
Anyway, I'm a Straight No Chaser fanatic.
Yeah,
so I can't argue with you on this one. Mm-hmm. That this is a really good song.
It's great.
Like that's all I have to say. This is a good one.
And this one's not solely comedy too. Like your other ones were very comedic. This one's like you could actually listen to as a Christmas song.
And I don't think that it's better than the two I picked, but it is a very good one.
I would disagree. We both said
We say
you want to do your number one?
And I tried to stop, but I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
So
either.
Here we are.
No, we've talked up the Straight No Chasers quite a bit for their Christmas songs.
But my number one is not Straight No Chasers.
Mine either. But we do have the same artist making our number one from the same album.
And I don't know if this is because we just actually like him and we recognize good music, or if it's because we were brainwashed to love him. We love
Both.
this man.
I love this. If I got to meet this, I'm his biggest fan.
Yes, our mother plays this guy's album. It's a tradition.
We're like keeping him a mystery.
It's a tradition. We all gather in the living room to put up our tree and put up the ornaments on the tree, decorate the tree. We drink cranberry tea. I'm like rhyming, and we listen to Mr. Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah.
His same album.
That's
every
the When
single
My
year.
Heart Finds Christmas album,
When
I
My
believe.
Heart- yeah.
I think that's what the one.
Well, that's the first song on it.
Well, no,
So
I think that's what the album's called.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
And it is, and we
It's amazing. It's
we know
beautiful.
every song by all
heart.
the words.
Yeah.
We know all the lyrics. And okay, here's what.
Although I'm surprised by his, I would not have guessed this was his favorite one
This
from
was
the album.
my favorite. It's
Look at the picture. The picture of the album is Harry in a sweater,
he's
a turtleneck
he's doing
sweater.
he's a sexy look.
Yeah,
at you.
staring at you into your eyes with a Christmas tree and a fire behind him. That's
the
a
song.
fire hazard.
Here's the song. Okay.
I pray on Christmas that the Lord will see me through. I pray on Christmas He'll show me what to do. I pray on Christmas.
Isn't that
It's
such
so good.
a
That
bop?
is, you know what? I was arguing with you, but now after I hear it, I'm like,
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Because okay, I like dissected this song when I was
Oh,
choosing because when you're choosing between all of Harry Connick Jr.'s songs, you got to be careful.
It's a hard
He's got-
decision.
and so I dissected this one, and this is why I decided it's my favorite. The only instrument in this song that I can tell, or majority-wise, is a piano. Okay, everything else are these guys in the background and going ba ba ba.
Yeah, I heard those.
Yeah, and then the overarching noise is obviously Harry Connick Jr.'s voice, which is so smooth.
Yeah, it's like butter and oil.
I agree with like it all works together. Okay?
It's beautiful.
Normally I'm not a huge fan of just the piano and a guy singing.
Yeah.
You know, like okay, like it's good. Obviously, that's like the
It's
base of all
definitely
instruments.
he is
the
one of the
piano.
wonders of the Western world.
Yeah, but he doesn't. But this is not basic. He like adds that piano and his voice, but then he adds those background
Man,
vocalists.
I would die to meet him. We need to have him on the show.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Matthew Gates met him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was here. He was in Arkansas one
Yep,
time.
he was in Arkansas one time.
I missed my chance.
But man, he is a Christmas
God.
singing
Oh,
god.
Okay,
yeah,
yes.
that's what I was gonna say.
But okay, you want to know mine? Mine's also Harry Connick Jr. Mine is Sleigh Ride, which isn't an original song. I don't think either of these were. I don't know. But regardless, his is the best version. So.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring ting tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you.
That is a good one.
That's so good.
I love the saxophone. I think there's a saxophone.
Yeah, that had to be. It was some sort of brass instrument.
Yes, some sort of brass.
I love it so much. I can't argue with either of these. They're
Yeah, I
both
can't.
good.
Harry Connick Jr. is
A gift to humanity.
man, all of his songs are good.
Yeah.
I have to say. And so if you haven't listened to, okay, we are passing on this tradition to anyone listening. When you,
Find his album. It's an old album.
when you're
okay?
decorating for Christmas, just play Harry Connick Jr.
It doesn't have to be the same album, although I do recommend it.
Yes, I also
Any
recommend
of his
it.
Christmas albums. He has many, I think.
Man, he's such a good
He
artist.
is. He's so good.
Yeah. So
Can't argue with each other on this one. I guess that's
that's
it. We've left on a very satisfied note, I'd say.
I would agree. Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. We usually end with some sort of like, we could have kept going. But right now I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? This is the perfect place.
This
to
is
end
the
it.
perfect place.
I'm perfect right
We've
now.
listened to Harry Connick Jr. I feel satisfied.
Christmas is such a great time that after listening to all these songs, I'm like, I'm ready to go.
So now
I'm ready to be jolly.
You know what to play when you're looking for Christmas music. Okay, maybe we will put these all in like a Spotify album
Ooh,
and put the
a
link
playlist?
somewhere.
That's good.
I don't know. Maybe, probably not actually.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. So anyway, be sure to leave a comment wherever you feel it is worthy, and so
You might be featured.
So we might pick it up. Yeah.
That's to you, Harry Connick Jr. We know you listen. Leave a comment.
Yes. Mr. Connick, please.
Mr. Junior.
Leave. His last name is not Junior.
Yeah, it's more of a
Please
title.
leave a comment for us, and we will most definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah,
put
it's
that
a
on the
guarantee.
show.
If you leave a comment, you
Doesn't
will
matter
be on
what
the
it
show.
is. It could be I hate this show.
We would put on
We'll
the
feature
show.
that.
We will.
So thanks for tuning in.
We can have him on, and he can debate whether Squabble's a good podcast.
That's sad.
That would be funny.
If he says no, I will be devastated.
Anyways, you can go.
Feel free to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Squabble Podcast. We also have a Patreon link in the description.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, because
Anymore? No? Okay, that's it.
because all that helps us
All
out.
of it.
You can listen to us on iTunes, YouTube, or our website.
www.squabblepodcast.com.
Yep. And be sure to check out the rest of the Squabble Empire, Squabble Gaming on Twitch, and Squabble Movie Reviews on our website. I guess thanks again.
I was trying to mouth your words with you as you
sometimes
said them.
I like
couldn't do
to-
it very well.
yeah,
You mixed it up.
I do. I mix it up often. So thanks for
Anyways,
tuning in.
thanks
and
thanks for watching. We'll
We'll snap you later. Oh, and Merry Christmas, I guess.
Oh, well, we'll have him another episode before Christmas.
It's true.
Quite a few, probably.